Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
We start with a breaking news alert. 2 more people are in jail in connection to the murder of a Moorhead teen, and investigators are back out again today looking through the Clay County landfill for her remains. These 2 right here on your screen are now sitting in jail for accessory to murder, though they haven't been officially charged. 26-year-old Andrea Payne and 22-year-old David Erno are behind bars. A mugshot for Erno is not yet available, and there are no details about their alleged involvement being released. The main suspect in this murder is this guy, 27-year-old Ethan Broad. He's charged with second-degree murder and in the Clay County Jail on $1 million bond. Right now, or earlier today, I should say, authorities were searching for the cut-up remains of 19-year-old Destiny Avery. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley is out at the Clay County landfill. She's been keeping an eye on investigators. Bailey, what do we know?
Jordan, Moorhead police will not confirm with us right now if they found anything here at the landfill yesterday or so far today. They say they will not be making any comment until this search is finally completed. As to when that will be, we're still not sure. Now, I know you can't see it from where you are, but there's about 5 or 6 red flags that are now spread throughout the landfill where investigators have been searching as to if that indicates that those are the places they've found items. I have not been able to get confirmed yet. But Jordan, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again today. This is a very tough task for investigators, as there was over 2 weeks of garbage from throughout the entire county that was sitting on top of Destiny Avery. To put that into perspective for you, that was over 200 truckloads of garbage that is getting in the way of finally bringing Destiny Avery home. Now, as for those 2 new arrests we first told you about this morning, Destiny's family says both of the suspects were friends of Destiny, saying at one time Andrea Payne even described her friendship with Destiny as, quote, like a sister. The family is obviously just hoping this nightmare ends soon, saying they just cannot believe anybody, especially close friends of Destiny, would do something as horrific as what happened to her. I'll be here throughout the day continuing to keep you updated. For now, reporting live at the Clay County landfill, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Thank you very much, Bailey. We have new information this afternoon on the coronavirus pandemic in the region. The state of Minnesota is reporting a major jump in new deaths. 19 more deaths are attributed to the virus, bringing the state total to 176. 2,721 people in total have tested positive, but 1,317 are listed as recovered. You'll see more darker shades of blue in the Red River Valley, meaning more cases are popping up in our region. We have a full breakdown of the numbers on our website and VNL News app. In North Dakota, 1 more person has died from the virus, bringing the death toll to 14. 679 people have tested positive in the state. 229 people are listed as recovered. Cass County continues to lead the state in cases, and again, we have more information on this on the VNL News app as well. Taking that live look outside on this Wednesday afternoon, it's blue skies, and it's kind of cleared up a bit from what it was this morning. For what we could see for some nicer, warmer temperatures today, let's head on over to First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Lisa Green.
It's already feeling and looking better than yesterday out there. Temperatures are into the 40s and 50s in spots, and we'll continue that climb here on this Earth Day. And we're looking at some pretty good conditions for your afternoon if you want to get out and go for a walk and enjoy our planet. We're looking at temperatures that are going to be 50s to some 60s. Fargo, 61 degrees your high, with wind a little bit out of the northwest. So a little more of a wind coming in from the northerly direction means that might be a little bit of a cooling wind at times today. Now, we did have some cloud cover moving through. We also saw some sprinkles with that. That's still ongoing in parts of the southern valley. You can see that down in places like the Wheaton area, back over to Elbow Lake, and then stretching back to the east into parts of Lakes Country, but clearing most areas, and this will continue to move on, and we will get some nicer weather. You can see where the warmer temperatures happen to be, and that is in the south and west. Aberdeen right now, 74 degrees. It's 61 in Oaks. Fargo's at 51. We've got a bunch of 48s up in the northern Valley too. Everybody's warmer right now than they were yesterday, and we'll build off of that a little bit more here as we head into the afternoon. More on that and a look at the rest of the week ahead coming up in just a few minutes.
Looking forward to the warm temperatures. Thank you, Lisa. The Navy's hospital ship Comfort will leave New York City soon. The USNS Comfort has been docked west of Manhattan for 3 weeks. The ship's arrival was celebrated, but the medical staff on board have treated few patients. Fewer than 100 of the ship's 500 beds have been used. Today, hundreds of lawmakers from all over the country are heading back to Washington for a final vote tomorrow on more money for hospitals and small businesses affected by COVID-19. Tracy Potts has the latest.
The bill as amended is passed.
The House votes tomorrow on $484 billion that cleared the Senate, most to help small businesses shut down by the coronavirus, including money for those owned by women and minorities.
This is a real victory for smaller businesses, as a leader has said, who really didn't have the banking relationships.
It includes items Democrats insisted on adding.
$75 billion to aid hospitals, which really need the aid, and very badly. Very proud of that. And $25 billion to support coronavirus testing efforts.
We need help from the federal government to make the supply chain work.
Republicans worry about the cost.
Begin to think about the implications to the country's future for this level of national debt.
President Trump's explaining his shutdown on immigration expected this week. No green cards for 60 days. He says temporary workers won't be affected. Unknown, the impact on sponsored relatives, medical workers, and dreamers. As the Trump administration focuses on the economy,
we look forward to business rebounding, especially later this summer.
The CDC predicts a second wave of coronavirus could hit this fall, right in the middle of flu season. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
Now, Attorney General William Barr says he thinks some stay-at-home orders are disturbingly close to house arrest. He tells the Washington Post that he may take legal action against states with restrictions. Roughly $250,000 Minnesotans will be getting extra food assistance from a $55 million grant from the federal government. The money is from a coronavirus relief package. The extra money means a family of 4 will now be able to get just under $650 a month for food through the SNAP program, formerly known as food stamps. And a lot of folks need some extra help putting food on the table as unemployment soars and millions of people are without work. That's why we here at Valley News Live have teamed up with the Great Plains Food Bank to host a virtual food drive today. And here to talk about it is Nancy Caraveau, the program director with Great Plains Food Bank. Good afternoon, Nancy.
Hi there.
Hi, Nancy. How is the Great Plains Food Bank doing during this time? Are you seeing any increase in demand?
Yeah, we have definitely seen an increase in demand. You can see that we do our own distributions where we bring our semis out to different parts of North Dakota, and we've seen upwards of 50% increase in some of those distributions. And then our food pantry partners all across the state have seen anywhere from up to 30% increase in those that are accessing their food pantries. So there's definitely been an increased demand since COVID has happened. And, you know, just like everyone else, the food bank has seen this has been hard for us. It seemed like everything kind of changed overnight as we went through this. But with our great staff and our volunteers and our donors that donate food and funds, it's been made it really easy for us to change everything that we're doing, kind of. And this is what we prepare ourselves for as the food bank. We do this with preparing ourselves for disasters, and whether it's floods or tornadoes. And maybe we're not used to doing this at a national level with it happening everywhere around the nation, but we're really this is what we do, is preparing for making sure that everyone that needs food is able to get it across the state.
And so real quick, how can people help you all help more people? What can people do for you?
Yeah, so donate to the food and funds drives that are doing. You can host your own virtual food drive if you'd like. Volunteering, we need volunteers. Our food pantries need volunteers. And whatever you can do to support that by going to greatplainsfoodbank.org, and you can visit our COVID link, and there's information on there as how you can get involved.
All right, some very good information to help our neighbors out right now. Thank you very much. And to donate, we have a link on the right-hand side of our website and on the VNL News app. Just go to valleynewslive.com. Coming up here at noon, it's a day dedicated to the health of the earth. Find out how the pandemic is leading to cleaner air quality on this Earth Day. And Lisa Green is in with what we need to know as we start to feel more spring-like out there on this Wednesday.